So I've seen quite a few people upset that the first update we've had in months costs actual money. I mean, of course, if you buy the toy, you can get yourself the laser launcher in build mode. And dude, honestly, this thing is freaking awesome, okay? Now, you know what? I kind of get you guys, though. The fact that this costs actual money is super annoying. So you know what? I'm gonna try my very best to actually rebuild it for free. Now, actually doing this is gonna be insanely difficult, so guys, wish me luck. All right, now, first of all, let's break this thing down a little bit. So we got the actual model itself. Let's leave that till last, because honestly, building that is just gonna be, you know, making it look good. Let's start off with the mechanics. So when you sit in it, it kind of works like the cannonball launcher and a couple of those other things, where pretty much you just click somewhere and it launches a bullet. It's kind of a cool looking bullet. I'm gonna try to recreate it, but it's gonna be very, very difficult. And yeah, you got like a bunch of bullets, and at some point, it just simply runs out. All right, now first thing first, there's only like another couple blocks in the game that even have like the same effect of like being able to aim somewhere and like fire it. Now, two of these are like seasonal and haven't been released in a long time. One of them, okay, my character broke, one sec. One of them actually launches the player, so yeah, we definitely can't use that. That would be super annoying. Another one might actually be a pretty good contender, dude. I don't know why, but your character breaks every time you get in one. Let's see if we can maybe fix that as well. Yeah, one of them actually fires off a bunch of different bullets, and you can kind of fire it for a while. So honestly, this is a very good contender. But you know what? I don't really want to use that one, because once again, it's a seasonal item, and it just means that a lot of you guys couldn't like build something like this of your own, which means it kind of defeats the whole purpose. So we're left with one of them, which is this one right here. It's the cannonball cannon, and it fires off only 5 shots. So that's a bit of a downside, but I mean, I think we can work with that. And yeah, it has like the aiming capabilities, and you can just buy it in the shop. I just bought it to make sure. Yeah, you can buy it. All right, now guys, hear me out. I think I might actually have the perfect way to recreate this thing, dude. It's gonna be amazing. So let's start this build off with something I actually made kind of recently, and I honestly copied someone else's design, so full credit to him. But it's pretty much a design that lets you create a slingshot. No, what do you call it? Like, it's like a grappling hook. Pretty much the way you actually make it is you simply place a cannon and a harpoon. Then you actually place the what's it called? The cannonball, or a block in front of the cannon, and then like with a lever you activate them both, and then you shoot right at some like very specific spot, like just like that. And then if everything went according to plan, we can actually reset the harpoon. And if we like actually turn off aiming on this device right here, I'm pretty sure, yeah baby, we can now hook onto the cannonball every single time. That's perfect. Now you might think to yourself, okay Jesse, that's cool, but what's the point of that? But really, that is going to be the secret to how we're going to even be able to make this thing work. All right, so I'm going to right here. This is kind of going to be like our starting spot. So we're going to have to create a bunch of different layers of cannonballs, harpoons, and then like another cannonball and harpoon and another cannonball and harpoon. You get the idea. Now, the way I'm actually going to make this is going to be very simple. I'm just going to place a piston, set its length to like 10. We just want to have like an easy number to work with. And then we place another block that is 10 blocks tall. And then right on top of that, we place ourselves another piston. So yeah, we're going to just repeat that same process. Now, let's start off by making this thing like 25 shots. I think that's about fair. I mean, the snowball cannon literally has 25 bullets. All right, I did 20. 20 should be plenty. And yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding a block in between there just so that we can actually like make sure that everything is stuck together and not broken. All right, baby, there it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, we should be able to actually flip and do this. Now, before I actually start with anything, bro, I'm just going to create a save slot. Make sure that everything isn't like completely screwed. All right, select all unanchored. Okay, it actually works. It is not often when I try something for the first time, it works, but that freaking works. That actually works well. Holy crap. Perfect. So yeah, pretty much the idea is that every single one of these actually ends up back in the exact same spot. Perfect. All right, everything's back extended. Gonna anchor everything off again, and that should be perfect. All right, then next up, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to add a cannonball and harpoon to every single one of these. So we're gonna just straight up go ahead and just like that, one of them on each. All right, then. So now everything should be ready, but I want to figure out something. So I'm gonna place one of these right here, right next to it, and I'm gonna do the same little trick with just those two right there. All right, activate and a cannonball. It looks to me like that is exactly 45 degrees. So maybe, just like that. Actually, not 45 degrees, 60 degrees. Sorry. I want to know if I can actually make these fire into each other automatically without having to align them. That's way off. Okay, that's close. Oh my god, wait, I actually got it. That is a position right there where without any like, you know, me needing to do stuff, it will just simply get attached attached. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, everything is starting to actually come together. All right, then now we just have to clone this exact setup. Like, we can't change anything or it will break. All right, time to clone this for every single one of them. All right, there it is. So every single one of them now has this. So let's do the ultimate test. If everything goes according to plan, when I flick this lever, every single one of these should fire. Oh, wait, did I click it? Is it not linked? Let's try again. Oh my God, wait. Oh my God, it went. Okay, it didn't all attach. Some of them didn't, but I think that's still fine. Mostly because only one cannonball fired. All right, this is definitely gonna work. Sick. Okay, now we're gonna have to hook these up to timer so that pretty much it's gonna go up and then bop, 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 and just kind of like work its way down one by one. All right, so I've added in the delay blocks for every single one of these. So pretty much want to activate this one and then wait 5 seconds and then activate the next one. So yeah, let me actually delete all of these levers, making everything very confusing. So now we can actually see what we're working on. See, we want to activate all 3 of these at the same time. Boom, like that. And we're gonna want to do that for all of them. And yeah, then we just want to work these up one by one. So this one goes into this one, etc., etc. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. Yeah, there is a way better way of actually doing this. I just simply, yeah, that way it actually grabs it every single time. I'm gonna have to replace like all of these. Oh my God. All right, a lot of testing later and finally it's perfect, guys. Have a look at this. So select everything, turn off collision and anchor mode, and I just flick this lever. Actually, I'm gonna even make it go fast because it's gonna be cooler. So delay time 1. Let's keep this thing nice and quick. 3, 2, 1, baby, let's go. Look at this. We are firing off balls with like laser ray beam things attached to them. Pretty freaking cool. Transparency 100%. Look at this. Bro, you can't tell me this isn't pretty freaking dope. Also, there's like a laser death machine here. Don't worry about that. Dude, this thing is freaking cool, man. All right, so now that we've created this part, we need to create the actual part that's gonna make the whole thing do the whole thing, you know what I mean? So with this giant big cannon, there is definitely a way you can actually attach blocks to it. And I think you just have to simply place a servo on it, I think. Or sorry, a hinge. My bad. So one of those there. Yeah, look at this. So we're now actually automatically making sure that wherever we're aiming, these blocks are actually aiming as well, which we gotta just attach that abomination to those 2 blocks. Dude, we actually got this, man. All right then, baby, let's freaking try this thing out. Actually, this thing needs to be a collision on. Oops, my bad. Dude, here we go. Okay, flick the lever, sit in the chair. Oh my God, wait, that is not what I was expecting to happen. Holy crap, wait, what? The entire thing flew away. We just sent the entire build to the stratosphere. What? Sir, are you okay? Oh, dude, I fear the worst. I think there is still a way that we can actually do this, but pretty much what we would have to do is actually fire off the harpoon together with the cannon blocks, so that way, or cannonball, that it actually, you know, attaches to the cannonball. But then we would have to make sure that the harpoon isn't actually stuck to the build, so it doesn't actually like turn into a thing that flies all the way over there. So yeah, I could actually do that. I would have to completely restart the build though, so pretty bad news. Yeah, I think you could make a setup like this where you pretty much fire the cannonball straight into the actual arrow of the harpoon like that. Now let's see how this would work. Okay, that's too far. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you can actually make it work. So yeah, this is a bummer. So yeah, pretty much we would have to build it like this. So when you actually fire it off, I forgot to turn off aim. Yeah, pretty much it would have to actually do like that, where the harpoon drops away, but attaches to the cannonball and then, you know, flies away with it. But dude, I would have to completely rebuild the build. So I'm not gonna do that. But it is definitely possible. What I am not gonna do though is just show you guys how cool this would really be. Select everything, unanchor, select everything, collision off, except that one block. And let's aim this thing a little. Now guys, if you're actually wondering why I'm using the harpoons, it's really just for the particle effect, because the laser has the particle effect. I thought it would be really cool, but yeah, it's definitely the main contributor to like lag and pretty much all the other problems we're having. Okay, let's just say we try to fire right there at the tip of the red team. I'm gonna anchor that off so we can actually fire it. 3, 2, 1, go! Fire! Dude, okay, it's not firing 100% accurate, but dude, that is pretty freaking good. Dude, that is actually so cool though. You know what? It's still like a success in my eyes. I think it's pretty cool. Look at it go, firing off all of its cannonballs. Nice.